Good morning, students. Today, our topic is Coulomb's law in vector form. In the previous class, we study about Coulomb's law, and today we study about Coulomb's law in vector form. Consider 2-point charges Q1 and Q2 are located at points E and B in vacuum, having position vectors R1 and R2 respectively. It is clear in the diagram. Here 2-point charges Q1 and Q2, their position vectors are R1 and R2. If the position vector of Q2 with respect to Q1 is R, then we can write R is equals to R2 minus R1. If the position vector of Q2 with respect to Q1 is R, then we can write R is equals to R2 minus R1 by using the triangle law of vector addition. We can find the equation R is equals to R2 minus R1. Now force on charge Q1 due to the charge Q2 is given by F12 is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by R square R21 cap. This is the force on charge Q1 due to charge Q2, and here R21 is a unit vector from charge Q2 to charge Q1. Here R21 cap is unit vector from charge Q2 to charge Q1. Similarly, we can write the formula for force on the charge Q2 due to charge Q1, and it is equal to F21 is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by R square R12 cap. And again here R12 cap is a unit vector from charge Q1 to charge Q2. R12 cap is unit vector from charge Q1 to charge Q2, and it is clear in the diagram also that unit vectors R12 cap and R21 cap are unit vectors pointing in opposite directions. So from the equations second and third we can write F12 is equals to minus F21. F12 is equals to minus F21, and it is the Newton's third law. It is the Newton's third law of mechanics, which states that to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. To every action there is an equal and opposite reaction.